Hey, good morning, and what's going on, knife community? This is Sid Ballard with Ballard Blades, and today I'm going to be going over how to care and maintain your leather strop. So you've got your knife, you've been using it, and it needs a good touch-up. So you pull out your strop, and you go to town. And after a while, it starts to get pretty dirty. In this case, I've got a four-sided strop that has diamond compound on three sides, and then green rouge on the other. Now if you see, green compound after a while will start to get chipped and a little beat up and uneven, and you don't want that for touching up your edges. So all you're going to need to do to maintain that green rouge as well as that diamond compound is some paper towels. You're going to want a razor blade and then a lighter, which I'll cover later, and some kind of cleaner. I use Windex for everything, just something to get a little bit of moisture on your paper towels. So all you're going to do with your razor blade is go to your green rouge or any sort of rouge that you're using, and it's kind of like a Play-Doh, like a clay. And all you want to do is go from one side to one side. You have your paper towel ready, and you're just trying to scrape off a nice even coat of that green rouge. My dog's looking at me like, what am I doing? You don't have to take it all the way down to the bare leather, but you want it to be nice and smooth. Now, you don't have to have a four-sided strop. I take my edges to that mirror finish. So I like to have a few different micron compounds to choose from for my diamond emulsions. And with regular upkeep, I usually strop out once a week. With regular upkeep, it'll keep my edges keen for about a year between actual sharpening on the wicked edge. Alright, so that's nice and smooth now. Just give it a good wipe down. Alright, so it's nice and smooth now. There's a little bit of leather showing through, and you can see this is the rough side of the leather that's been glued down to this strap. Alright, now you take your block of green compound or whatever rouge compound you're using, and then I like to just heat it up a little bit. It just helps get it onto the strop. Take your lighter. Don't be for long. You don't have to make it gooey and start dripping. Just enough. And you take it and you just take a few minutes. It might be a little boring. Now you don't need to really cake it on there. It doesn't need to be like this multi-layer thick gunk on your strop, because most of that will just break off anyways whenever you start using it. But it should be a nice even coat. Just getting a little bit more. Alright, so I'll continue to do this until it's a nice even coat of green onto my leather paddle, and from there I'll basically just rinse and repeat for the diamond compound sides of the strop. So still a few little patches, and I'll continue to clean it up. It'll take me a few minutes of getting this compound blended in, but I'll skip to the diamond compound side. And what you want to do now, diamond compounds, mine in particular has a 6 micron, which is labeled 3 and 1 micron side. Now you can't really tell just by looking at them which is which. So it's very important that, one, you don't mix up your diamond compounds, because your scratch patterns will be significantly different from the 6 micron down to the 1. So one, I also store this thing not touching, so there's no cross-contamination. But also you want to use one piece of paper towel per side. Okay? So I just take some good old Windex, just a light coat, just enough to get a little wet, just so it can pick up particles. I'm just going to scrub. You can see it's pulling off a lot of the paste and compound, that dirt, or not dirt rather, but little pieces of metal, because it is an abrasive. So that black that you're seeing is in fact shavings and particles from your knife as you sharpen it. So it is slowly scratching off some steel. I'll continue to clean this up. And I'll let this dry. And once it is nice and dry, see, it's getting nice and clean. Alright, doesn't have to be too crazy, but I'll let this dry, and then I'll take my compound, find it, about 1 micron. I like to order the 3 packs of the DMT diamond paste, or Dia paste. It comes in a 6, 3, and 1 micron pack. It's like 30 something bucks, and this lasts you forever, unless you're doing like significant amounts of polishing. The 3 pack that this come with should last you, I mean, years. So definitely check it out. I pick it up on Amazon. But yeah, I use DMT Dia paste. Alright, so take another new fresh paper towel. It's nice and dry now. Again, I don't use a lot of Windex, and I'll just put a few dabs. That's all you need, just a couple little dabs on the strop. Say hi to my dog Kenji. I'm just going to rub it in. Doesn't need to be thick, and again, it's a diamond paste, so you won't really see it too much. But all you need to do is just nicely rub it into the leather. let it dry, and you're set. So now it kind of has a little sheen to it. And that is how you prep your strop with compound. And again, this is not complete. I'm going to continue to do this until it's nice and uniform, and then as well as your diamond paste. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to prep and clean a strop. Please let me know what you'd like to see next, and then expect the next video. I'll cover how I personally strop all my knives to keep them keen for, at least a year between putting them on my wicked edge for sharpening. Thanks. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thank you. Take care.